Hey, so I finished my histology final. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. That's okay. We haven't gotten our grades yet, so hopefully we get those within the next 2 days. But that was definitely a lot harder than I was expecting. Um, I'm sorry I didn't update you guys yesterday. I ended up staying up until like 4:30 or 5 o'clock this morning studying for it just because I couldn't sleep because I was stressed. So I just studied instead. But yeah, I'm glad I studied those extra hours because I definitely needed it. There was a lot of material in there that I wasn't expecting, just because he didn't really emphasize some of it. So next up is radiology on Wednesday though, so that's going to be another big exam. It's 35 questions, but the reason why it's like worth so much is because I think it's like 75% of our grade or 95%. It's something really, really high, so you cannot fail this exam, otherwise you have to retake this class or redo the exam. It's just something I want to avoid as much as possible. So, but for the rest of today, I'm actually going to take a nap because I'm exhausted. And then I do have a review for radiology tonight at 6 with the professor, so I'm going to go to that. But for now, I'm just going to sleep since I didn't get much sleep last night. And then I will probably update you guys tomorrow. Hey, so it is Tuesday. It's already nighttime. I've been studying all day for radiology with a couple of my classmates and studying at the beach. And then speaking with my parents about how everything went yesterday with the histology exam, which granted, it didn't go so well for me, but it's okay. You can't do well on all of your exams, unfortunately, even though we are used to it. But yeah, I think I am prepared for tomorrow, but we will see how it goes. I will update you guys. Hi, so the radiology final went okay. It was one of the toughest exams I've ever had, but I did pass the class somehow. It's just frustrating. I'm trying not to beat myself up too much about it, because I should know the material, because I studied for like 3 days for it. So it's frustrating that nothing that I'm doing is actually working. So next term I'm really gonna have to change up my study habits, because I can't keep going in vet school like this, because this is the absolute lowest GPA I've ever had. And like I said, it sucks, but it's okay. Next up is anatomy though, and that's another big exam because we have lecture and lab, so I need to start working on that. But I'll probably update you guys tomorrow just to let you know how it's going. But it's gonna be a lot of studying. I think I have like at least 20 or 30 lectures to get through, just to even make a dent in what we've been learning past the midterm, and that's not even including the stuff that was pre-midterm. So it's a lot of material. It's a cumulative final, so I need to be prepared for anything. Hi guys, so I'm currently trying to study for anatomy tomorrow, and our internet has just cut out. It looks like it's campus-wide, so yeah, that's fun. But so I'm just going over the PowerPoints now and looking over the pre-lab list for the lab materials, since I can't get on the VCA website to practice for the lab. I'm hoping they get this fixed within a few hours. That is just my luck. It's like the school's luck, honestly. we're all in the middle of finals right now. So this is like one of the worst times for the internet to go down. And I see people on the street looking at their phone and trying to get it to work. And nothing's working. So, yeah. I'll let you guys know when it comes back up. Alright, so I am back from my little trip to the convenience store. I got a lot of great snacks, and also the Wi-Fi is working again, so I can start studying again. But I got some unique marshmallows, just to see how they taste. And then if any of you who are watching from England got some favorite chocolate, Cadbury. Since this is, or used to be a British island, we get a lot of British stuff here. Including like appliances like toasters that comes from England, so you might want to bring an adapter for a British appliance just in case you buy like a toaster down here or a crock pot. It's just useful. And then they had some American candies. Finally, some M&Ms. If you love these and it's a great study snack for you, then get them when you see them because they don't get them that often, so definitely use it wisely. I also got the peanut M&Ms and then 2 Cokes as well, just to get some caffeine in me. But other than that, I'm gonna start studying again, even though I don't want to. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon already, and I've been studying for the past 5 or 6 hours. But yeah, it's gonna be a very long night. But we are gonna get through it with all the candy and the Cokes, and it'll be all good. Hi! So it is Friday, December 2nd. I've already taken my anatomy lecture final, and I already know I failed. So there's that. He hasn't released the grades yet because he's looking through and seeing if he can do a curve or not, because I know that a lot of people have felt the same way before even going into the exam, that they were afraid they were going to fail because there was just so much material. It was very complicated, and then we had to learn the brain stuff on our own basically. But next up is my anatomy lab final, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm really hoping it goes better than lecture. I didn't fail by too much, but it's enough where it's concerning me that I'm gonna have to come back early to do a resit exam, and I really don't want to do that, because then I have to come back on a flight in January to take it instead of just taking it online. But yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen, but we're gonna see how it goes. Nothing is final yet, so we'll see. I just have one more final today and we can get through this, and then next week I have 2 more finals. But I'm very annoyed, but it's okay. But I'm gonna get ready for my anatomy lab final, and I will update you guys once I'm through with it. I am back from anatomy lab. It went okay. Definitely went better than the lecture portion. So we'll see. Grades haven't been inputted in yet. I think he's going to take some time to figure out what questions he needs to get rid of. And hopefully at that point I'll be passing. But we will see. We'll get through it together. But it's just very frustrating. But yeah. All the emotions are hitting me kind of at once, because I'm like, it's only the first term of vet school. I feel like I shouldn't be struggling this much, but I know I'm not the only one, so it is kind of nice that a lot of my classmates are going through the same thing, either in the same class or in different classes, so we're kind of all in the same boat. classes are just really tough. But we'll see how the grading goes. I'm honestly going to take the rest of the night off. I know I should be focusing on physiology next, which is on Monday, but I need a break from the rough patches of this week. Because the histology, radiology, and anatomy all didn't go the way I wanted them to. But yeah, we'll just see. I'll keep you guys updated to see if I actually passed this term. It would be nice to let you guys know that, but it doesn't always happen, and that's okay too. But I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, and it'll be another weekend of studying. But the following weekend, I'll be completely off, so it's kind of nice. So I'll just think of that instead of focusing on what I have to do to actually pass physiology. Hi guys, so it is Saturday, December 3rd. I've decided just to study inside today, just because it's kind of gross outside. It's really rainy, and it is kind of warm as well. So I've got my nice whiteboard here, and I've just been studying physiology for the past couple hours, but probably get a couple more hours in, and then we will see how it goes. I'm just trying to get through the renal portion at the moment, and if I have time later on, I'll start doing respiratory, but for now, it's just renal physiology.